this video, we're going to want to send an email with a PDF attached, but change the email body before it goes out. Perhaps add a few little notes in. We can have a lightning email template, and we can put all this together so that it pauses just before it's sent. So it makes the custom quote document in our case, prepares an email, pre-fills the receiver and the email body ready to be edited and then sent. And it looks a bit like this. So I've got it set up already on the preview. If I click this button here, it's going to now do all of that, attach that document to an email in this space, ready to go to John. But maybe we want it as a button right in here, so we don't even have to preview it. So I'll refresh that and I'll take you through the process of doing that. So first thing we want to do, and things we need an email template, which I've got here, called send quotes. That was the one we just saw go out there. We also need the email quick action. So if we go to this now, I've already created it. Mine is send email with quote. The action type, if I open this edit up here, is send email. The target object is outgoing email. And we're going to need the API of the quick action right at the end of this process as well. So I'll leave this page open. The document that we're sending out is our car quote, so that's ready. You're going to need obviously a template to attach to the email. And what I'm going to do is make a new pack. So if I go into data sources page here, or this, so this is the car quote that's going to go out, and I say that I'm going to create a new pack. Now this is going to combine all of those things together in one process. Let's call this edit email before sending with car quote attached. A nice long name. The leading.config is car quote. We'll save that there. And now I want to put an actionable on it. So an actionable is something that's going to happen after that document is generated automatically. The actionable that we're going to want to use is auto email for quick action. Now you can obviously just send out auto emails, that's possible as well, and we go over that in a different video, but this one is going to let us adjust it before it goes. Give the actionable a name as well, so let's call it send email edit before. We don't need a .config. The pack is already selected because we created this from a pack. Now the class, I'm going to copy paste in, and it's going to be on the comments of the video as well. That's not what I want. You're going to want this actionable here, which I copy pasted in from elsewhere. And this is going to allow us to actually use it if we tick active here. There's a couple of other required fields as we go down the list here. The email template unique name. So that is the send quote name here from our lightning email template. So we want to paste that in. The email target object is a data source, and that's going to be, in our case, car quote primary contact. And then the other required elements you can see in red down the bottom here are action object and action name. So as I've done this before, you can see that I'm putting opportunity. So the action, this is the action button that's linked to opportunity. Now, if you are using a custom object, then you're going to want the underscore C in there, but opportunity is a standard one, so you don't need that. And then the action name also comes from this. So right back from the start here, if we copy this API name into this field, then that is all we need to do on that. But now we need to put all of this somewhere on the record so that we can actually press that button and it'll do what we want. So on the opportunity edit page, we want to bring in a new element, and I'm going to put it right in line so that as someone goes to maybe create an email with Salesforce, they're going to see that button there. So I'll use the convert component. We'll put that just there in line, and all I need to put in is the pack ID. So I'll pick this up from the URL. This is the ID of that record. Is this where we're editing it here? I'm going to turn off the preview as well. That's where I want it, not in the preview actions. Just the pack ID there. And what I can do as well is put a name underneath it if you want people to know what it's going to do. So what did we say before? Email with quote attached. And I'm sure, there we go. So that's just going to give people an idea of what that button's going to do. Press save. Back to the page that we were on. And now the process would be that someone would go to create an email. They'll remember this useful button is here. They'll press that. Is going to create that car quote for this opportunity. Put the email together. Addressed to John, the primary contact in our case. Subject line is all filled in. You can see that's attached there. And now I can make my changes before I send it off. So that's everything for this video. Worth knowing that if you do want the ability to perhaps integrate with SharePoint and send an email from Salesforce, but perhaps add additional files onto it, then we can do that as well. So that would require our collaboration butler add-on, but worth knowing because now we can see we've attached one file, but we can go in and upload files from our computer. We can use the related files on the record, just recent files that I might have picked up, or other files from SharePoint as well. If you need any additional help, just get in touch with us through our academy on pdfbutler.com.